Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Delta Dog, and today, everybody, we have a top 5 series, and actually my first top 5 here for Infinite Warfare. And today's topic is going to be the top 5 things that IW Zombies needs to have, in order to be successful. So without further ado, let's hop right into the list. Alright, so coming in at the number 5 slot is a good upgradable wonder weapon or upgradable wonder weapons. Now, this is one of the best things that you see in pretty much all the Treyarch maps, is that there's just a great wonder weapon, and then it has a great upgrade to it. And the upgrade isn't just a pointless thing, like it's something that actually matters. Now, that might be with the exception of the Masamune. I mean, it's kind of pointless, but I mean, if you look at the bows, like the bows would be pretty much useless without the wonder weapon upgrade. And with the upgrade, those things are a beast. Like, that makes the map really easy. And then if you look at Garad Krovi, I mean, the Ray Gun Mark III is good, but then it becomes really good up until about round 50. I mean, if you upgrade that Mark III, you can get to round 50 pretty much by just standing there and pressing the triggers. Like, you have to do, like, nothing else. It's kind of overpowered, to be honest, and honestly, it makes the game fun. And then if you look at, the Apothecant Servant, like, we still haven't figured out a way to upgrade it, and we're assuming that you can upgrade it, but people are a little upset that it's not clearly upgradable, and that shows you that without a good wonder weapon upgrade system, people tend to be a little upset. So I think if Infinity Ward is smart and their Zombies dev team learns from Treyarch, they'll at least include a good wonder weapon upgrade system for the first map, because they'll want to draw people in to buy those DLCs and to look for more good weapons in the future, good maps, and etc. Alright, coming in at the number 4 spot is Easter egg cutscenes. Now, I know they said that they're going to have a bunch of Easter eggs. They're going to have, like, the mini Easter eggs, which are going to be little storyline things, maybe ciphers and stuff. And they said they're going to have big Easter eggs, which I assume is going to be, like, our big Easter eggs that we have in Treyarch Zombies, where a bunch of steps, and then you have to, beat a boss fight, maybe. I don't know if Infinite Warfare will do that. But then you get an Easter egg cutscene at the end, which I think is actually really cool. I love the Easter egg cutscenes. It's one of the greatest ways to learn more about the story, and it's a great way for the devs and the story developers to hide little mini Easter eggs inside the cutscenes. Like, you look at the Origins cutscene, and that thing is just riddled with little Zombies Easter eggs. I mean, I still don't think today we probably still haven't found everything in there, because it's just so rich with those Easter eggs. But stuff like that makes Treyarch Zombies what it is, and so I think IW Zombies needs a great storyline to not only draw in the gameplay community, but also draw in the story community, because that is a pretty big part of the Zombies community. It's a pretty big part of what's keeping Zombies alive and what's keeping Call of Duty alive. So I think if they're smart, they'll definitely include a good Easter egg cutscene for all their maps, as well as good storyline info throughout the life cycle of Infinite Warfare. Alright, coming in at the number 3 slot is the normal weapon upgrade system, and by this I mean like the Pack-a-Punch machine. And you get your examples of a good upgrade system and a bad upgrade system in Exo Zombies versus Treyarch Zombies. Treyarch Zombies is perfect. You get the Pack-a-Punch. Now in Black Ops 3 we get the ammo types, and I would love for Infinite Warfare to do that, where you get a 1 Pack-a-Punch and then you get your ammo type where you can do it infinite amount of times to get what you want. What I didn't like about Exo Zombies is that you could never say, okay, now I'm set up. Every round, it seems like you were going back, all right, now let's make this a Mark 5, a Mark 6, a Mark 7. It's just, it took way too much work. Like, you want to be playing Zombies, not just upgrading things, and I think that feeling of, okay, this is the best my gun can be, is a great feeling, and having to upgrade it every single round and never having enough money so that if you go down, you can buy perks again, is something that I think pushed players away from Exo Zombies. So I think if Infinite Warfare is smart, if they want a good game, they'll try and copy Treyarch's upgrade system as closely as possible. Coming in at the number 2 spot is a good Fame and Fortune card system. Now, we've heard from them that you can only use 15 Fame and Fortune cards per game. We've heard that from the interviews with the devs, and I think that could be a good system, especially considering that they cost $10,000 to get a pack of, I believe, 3 it is. And also, I think that they need to be useful. They can't just all be like the whimsical type Fame and Fortune cards, because I could see that happening, because Infinite Warfare is clearly showing that they're trying to take a more funny look, a more playful look on Treyarch Zombies. So if they end up making all their Fame and Fortune cards kind of whimsical, it could make the game less fun, because then you're stuck with no, like, player buffs for the entire game, I mean, that's not fun. Like, the point of Fame and Fortune cards and the point of Gobblegum is to have an upgrade, a useful upgrade that can help you with gameplay. So I think if they kind of make them all like fun and games Fame and Fortune cards, it's not going to be received well. So I think definitely a good Fame and Fortune card pack could be a real big selling point for Infinite Warfare, and I think it's an easy spot for them to excel at and make this a success. And coming in at the #1 spot is going to be replayability. Now this is like the #1 thing with any game, and you see Call of Duty does so well with that, and especially Treyarch. You see people still play Black Ops 2, still play Modern Warfare 2. You see, like, those are the Call of Duty games that had great replayability because they were fun, and although it may be the same thing every time, it never gets old. And the way that they can do this is to include as many things as they possibly can into the game, as like many different mini Easter eggs, like little mini upgrades, like the little Arnie's Easter egg, just mini things like that that don't really make a huge difference, but they're fun if you get them. Or if you get little Arnie's, like I always try and upgrade them because it's a little fun extra step that adds to the interest of my game, right? So I think that is something that Treyarch does really well to up the replayability of their zombies maps. And Infinite Warfare right now, it's no secret that the community, or at least for the multiplayer and campaign, isn't too happy about the direction that they went. I think for the most part, the zombies community is pretty happy. Like, I'm pretty excited for zombies in Spaceland. I think it has potential to do really well. But I think if they make kind of a map that is very straightforward, I think it's not going to be received well at all by the community because we're used to Treyarch's Easter egg filled maps. And I think it would be really smart for the Infinite Warfare dev team to make something that's close to what we know. And I think that's what they've done. You could see in the trailer that looked like Treyarch Zombies reskinned, which is honestly what I want. And I know people complain about zombies being the same thing, or Call of Duty in general being the same thing every year, but I mean, people love it, even though it's the same thing every year. And I mean, most people that you hear say that are Battlefield fans, or they're fans of other games, and they're not happy that Call of Duty is the #1 franchise, but it has such a good formula, both in multiplayer and zombies, that it can be the same thing every year, just reskinned, and people love it because it is so fun to play. And I think IW should kind of take that approach and pretty much reskin Treyarch Zombies with a more fun and like playful approach, because that is what I think is going to get them the most success. Alright guys, so I really do hope you enjoyed today's video. I tried out something new. I haven't done many top 5s on my I don't think I've done any top 5s on my channel before, but I hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me what you thought down below in the comment section. Real quick note, we are at 97 subscribers, and at 100 I think I'm going to be doing a little surprise here, so make sure we get that up to 100 pretty soon, and we'll be getting something coming your way. And as always, if you guys enjoyed, please like, subscribe, and comment down below. Tell me how I'm doing, and I'll see you in the next one.